What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Prime Nation channel. My name is the Casual Tryhard, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to make your KD better. So these are my stats just to show you what kind of player is giving you advice. So I have a 2.73 overall KD, 22 kill chains, 88 nuclears with over 900 unstoppables and 138 quad feeds. So I have 3 tips for you guys when you're going to raise your KD or try to make it better than what you already have it. But the first thing I want to say before I get into this is never listen to someone if it goes against your comfort zone. And what I mean by that is if you're strictly an SMG player, don't use an assault rifle just because I recommend to in this video, and vice versa. If you're strictly an AR player, do not use an SMG just because someone told you. And the reason I say this is I use stock on all my SMGs, and more than half of the pub stompers in this community don't think that's like a good thing to do, but it works for me. So you can take other people's advice, but you really need to stick to your own comfort zone. And by the way, the gameplay that you're watching in the background is a double nuclear by myself. So if you enjoy this video, then be sure to like and subscribe to Prime Nation as well as my personal channel if you enjoy this video. So the first tip I have for you guys is I use quick draw and stock on all my weapons, and my SMGs too. I'm going to show you like a little video clip here, and it shows I have quick draw and stock on all my weapons: the Vesper, the Pharaoh, the Weevil, the Kuda, and the Razorback. All SMGs I have quick draw and stock on. Quick draw I cannot play without no matter what I'm using, whether it's an LMG or a shotgun or an AR or anything. I have to have quick draw. That's just a necessity for me. And then stock is something that I almost never really used before, but I tried it in the beginning of Black Ops 3 and I really started liking it a lot. And that's another thing I have too, is don't go out of your comfort zone, but if you're doing bad, you need to be willing to try new things, like to improve your KD. So the next tip I have for you guys is you need to use the movement system. I know a lot of people in this community don't like how Call of Duty is going to futuristic movement, and I can't really say I agree with that, but I also can see where people are coming from. But the reason I say you need to use the movement system in this game is it's there for a reason. If you just sit there and you walk and run and you don't wall run or jump or slide, you're going to be getting outplayed in every aspect of the game. If you want to go play the objective, you're going to get jump shotted. If you're one shot and you try to go through a door, if you walk through it instead of sliding through it, that can be the difference between life and death. So the reason I'm saying this is the creators of this game designed this so you will be more mobile and you can function better when you use the movement. So you can't just not use it. You have to accept the fact that you're going to be a better player if you do get used to and adapt to the movement system. So the third tip I have is, in my opinion, you need to play differently for your streaks. Now, if you want to play a certain way, you need to use certain streaks. And what I mean by that is, and this is sort of ironic because I'm not really following my own advice in this gameplay, but that's because I had like a full 6-man, and this is really advice if you're playing solo. If you're doing 6-man, you can really use any streaks you want, but this is my advice only if you're playing solo. So basically what I mean by this is, if you're a player who always runs into the enemy spawn, no matter how many people are there or how outnumbered you are, in my opinion, you need to be running lower score streaks to help you out. And what I mean by that is, if you're a player who dies a lot but you still like rushing, you shouldn't be running Wraith because that's too high of a kill streak for you to be able to earn. So like in my opinion, if you're a person who rushes but you don't have like the best gun skill, like say you have over a 1 KD but it's not quite yet a 2, in my opinion, the best streaks for you to use if you die a decent amount is I would run streaks like Lightning Strike, Hellstorm, Hardened Sentry Gun, maybe even a Guardian just to control spawns a little bit, and that will play better for you because you're a rusher and you're going to die a lot, so you're not going to be going on these huge gun streaks like the other pub stompers do, because if you're playing recklessly, you're obviously going to die, but you might as well earn a little bit of a score streak from it. So we can look at the other end of the spectrum here. So if you're a slow player, honestly, that can allow you to run higher streaks, and what I mean by that is, I don't want to say camping, but if you're the type of player to use an AR or an SMG in hardcore and you have sort of a slower movement, like say your score per minute is under like 450, so you're obviously a slow player, in my opinion, higher streaks would benefit you, because if you're a slow player, say you're like using a head glitch the whole game, or you're just using a certain angle that no one else can kill you from, that's going to give you a great advantage. So I would run streaks like Wraith, or Raps or GI unit, or really if you're feeling super adventurous, you could run the Mothership. But one thing I would recommend is no matter what your playstyle is, I would always run some sort of non-lethal that would help you on the radar, that being UAV or Hater. I recommend Hater just because it's going to help you out the most. But if you have a slow playstyle, that will definitely allow you to earn score streaks that are higher, so I would definitely try to use the higher end of the score streaks, and you'd be surprised what you can do if you just play slower and you use smart decisions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, be sure to check out my channel and then subscribe to Prime Nation as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.